Yom Kippur is known to be the holiest day of the year. The holiest day of the year. Jews are holy. In Shul we wear white, we're angels. It says we stand. We're told that Yom Kippur is a day that everyone forgives everybody else. We're pure, we're holy. We cry our hearts out for all the terrible things we've done in the past. We become holy. It's the holiest day of the year. So it's known that back in Kotsk, they used to say that Yom Kippur could also be the most unholy day of the year. And the metaphor they used to say the chimney cleaner is the filthiest man in town. He is black from head to toe. All of his clothes are full of soot. What has that to do with us? If we spend the whole day doing the confession, doing the vidui, we spend the whole day talking about all the rotten things we ever did. We spend the whole day thinking negativity, thinking about awful things. What's going to happen? You walk away pure. Feels good to cry yourself out a little bit, but you feel pure. In fact, it hasn't happened that people who long left their bad habits woke up again, remembered them, because on Yom Kippur they were busy confessing for having done that, and they found themselves back there again. So what's the right approach to Yom Kippur? Don't focus too much on the rotten things you did. Yeah, we tell Hashem we did terrible things. Fine. Make sure you don't do them again. I'm not in any way telling you can get off the hook and get away with doing things that you shouldn't be doing. But you know what you really got to focus on? The wonderful things you could have done and didn't. And that's probably the greatest crime. As bad as we ever were, the worst things are the things that we didn't do. The worst things are the wonderful things we could have done and didn't. And that tshuva is what we should be focusing on. And that tshuva elevates us and turns us into angels and empowers us and makes sure that a year from now you're not going to come back and, well, I still didn't do it. A year from now you will have thought through, why didn't you? You know you can. You know you should. And you become bigger. That's an effect of Yom Kippur. That's what Hashem wants us to do in Yom Kippur. He wants us to give Him the opportunity to forgive us for what we didn't do in the past and anticipate our doing great things in the future. Jews are great. We've got so much talent. We've got so much passion. We have so much power. We've got to use it. There's so many wonderful things we can accomplish in life. And it's a crime to go through life and just be mediocre. It's a crime to go through life and, okay, be nice, raise a family. Oh, I'm not underestimating what it takes to raise a family. It's a major accomplishment. You need a lot of help from heaven, too. But we can really do wonderful things for the world. And we got to make sure that this Yom Kippur, we ask ourselves, what could I really have done and didn't? And what am I going to make sure I do before next Yom Kippur comes around? I got to be great. You know, that's the tshuva we in the Jerusalem Kol are trying to get our students to do. Because for years, they were in yeshiva as recipients, call it trainees if you wish, but they were getting lots of wisdom, developing lots of talent, developing lots of insight, developing greatness as Jews, filling themselves with the wonders of Torah. And we take them and remind them of what they can do with that. And make sure that they're not guilty of not using their talents. That they go out there and make a difference to a Jewish community. Make a difference to the Jewish nation. Everybody do what you can to make a difference to the world, to make a difference to Klal Yisrael, to make a difference to your Creator, to make use of all the talent He stuffed you with, of all the know-how He's given you, and all the passion He's put into your heart. Make sure you're not guilty of having forgotten what you can do. And make sure that next Yom Kippur, you don't have to confess not having done all that. Make sure that next Yom Kippur you look back and say, wow, now let me see what the next step can be. May Hashem give us the wisdom and strength of character to really do what we can, and do wonderful things for the world, for the Jewish nation. And may we all have a Gemar Chasima Tova, a wonderful year.